That counter shot lands. Final 10 seconds here unless something major happens. I think down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Talk about Martinez in that last round. On to the third. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
How about that time counter shot? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He misses with that straight left. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. And he scores with the counter. Nice exchange here from both men. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Good counter punching. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next...
Got to take that confidence.
Here we go to the 4th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. They exchange punches. Nice job blocking the left hook. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance in this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Perfect counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Output. Thought there might be more action here. Incredible work rate. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. about Martinez in that last round? What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Stepping round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. There's a counter shot. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Doesn't score. Blocks that left hook. Sergio. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Martinez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knock. Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket him.
Misses with the straight left. Deciding to let it all hang out here. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a punch chair.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of... Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. It's all offense all the time. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Catch and shoot. So tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Here's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Back on the top.
Here we go. It's round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't find a home for that jab. Caution being thrown to the wind. Both men step back for just a moment. Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what, pride's going to get you knocked out.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who... Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Trying to land that jab. And through the hook, it didn't land. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Shot lands. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two were made for each other. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the...
Here we go to the 4th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Crawford's legs are all over the place. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they...
And there's the bell for round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They both want the knockout. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judge.
This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back, because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That counter punch caught him clean. How about that time counter shot? Hook misses. Swing and a miss with the left hook. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Counter shot. Oh, he's pulling it right there. And Sugar Ray is rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind prepared. I'm happy.
Here we go. It's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Sugar is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
His stamina is off the charts. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Beautiful counter punch. Missed him with that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw
Dominance.
There's the bell to start round 8. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the left hook. Well done with that counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? And the referee will allow this to continue. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Another win.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself. Let's do it.
Counter the jab, counter the jab. Be clever what you do. And again, when he leans forward, bring it up. It's up the uppercut. It's up the uppercut. Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. I need you to...
Let's fight.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. He's starting to make this...
And back.
That right hand. You've switched off completely. Don't worry about that.
Do your business.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do in the gym. Confidence. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Get back out there and switch.
Let's do it.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
That's it. When he comes at you, he throws in jabs. Slip, let go. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through.
And back.
Now start countering. Think about what you're doing. Don't steam in. Don't walk into anything. It'll be dangerous. He's gone. He's gone. That's it. His legs have gone. His legs have gone.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
Do your business.
Go under it and then come back.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Focus. Now breathe. Just relax. Stay down. Take the count. Take the 8 count. Big deep breath. Big deep breath.
And time.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and...
Let's go.